So, welcome sports fans, another preview show. They're coming in thick and fast. This one's Uruguay versus Saudi Arabia. Let's get straight into it. So what do we think? Saudi Arabia obviously were appalling in the first game, got hammered by Russia. Russia have obviously gone on and had another good performance last night. Uruguay, sneaky little win. For me, realistically, they didn't really deserve it. Jimenez with a late goal against Morocco. Morocco didn't look too bad, obviously. They've just been beaten or look like they're getting beaten against Portugal. So, what are we expecting out of this game? I personally don't want Uruguay in this tournament. Not a very big fan. But they have got some talented players in there. If Luis Suarez is obviously going to make his, if Luis Suarez starts, he was a world-class player, but he's a bit of an idiot. But he's going to make his 100th cap today, I think, which is a good start by anyone's standard. But I've put a few notes down. Looking at it, Saudi Arabia for me, they've obviously going to make a few changes now. They've worked on that in training from what I've seen in the last couple of days. They've kind of maybe changed the formation a little bit. They've gone with a couple more midfielders, so going to try and shoot it up in the middle of the park, be a little bit more solid there, because they're going to need to be. Obviously with Uruguay, they've got a lot of talented players in that team. I know it's not just Suarez. Obviously Bentancur from Juventus that we mentioned the other night looked decent. Cavani, whether he starts again, I would start Stuani. We all know about him. We mentioned him again the other day, Borough fans. But, you know, realistically, when I put some notes down, just looking at this now, like I say, the Saudi Arabia team didn't feel like they've done themselves justice. They were really good in the qualifiers, quite tight. Like to keep the ball. They are decent technically, but 5-0, I don't think was a true reflection of that game. It looked for a long time as if they were both, if Saudi Arabia could score, but then Russia kind of took a foothold of that. 3-0. 3-0 midway through the game, and obviously the last two goals in injury time, so it kind of flattered them a little bit. But I'd expect a little bit more out of the Saudis today. They've got nothing to lose. Like I say, they lose this game, they're out of the tournament, so they're going to go for it. It's whether they can just keep Uruguay out. And like I say, Morocco nearly did it the other night, and Uruguay managed to sneak a goal off a set piece. So that's probably where Saudi Arabia will be looking to kind of shore up as well. They conceded a couple from wide positions the other night, and Uruguay are the same. They like to get the balls out wide. So what are we expecting? Well, I would say, looking at this, realistically, Uruguay are going to make a couple of changes as well, because they didn't really do much in the middle of the park the other night either. I think Carlos Tabanez is looking at maybe showing up a little bit again. He's looking at making a few midfield changes. There's a couple of people that didn't really impress the other night for me. So centre of the park is where it's going to be. But predicted lineups here, so bear with me. We'll do the Saudi Arabian one first, because that's my most difficult team to pronounce names. I just want to apologise now if I offend any Saudi Arabians tuning in. So we're going to have Mohamed Alouez in goal, Mohamed Al-Burak, Osama Hawazi, Ali Al-Boulaye, Yasser Al-Asharan, Salim Al-Dawasari, Abdullah Utif, Salman Al-Rajaf, Tassir Al-Jazim, Yahi Al-Ashari, and Farhad Al-Uwalad. Al-Uwalad, is that how you spell it? Al-Uwalad, Al-Uwalad. Again, forgive my pronunciations. I haven't really had much time to learn these. And Siri doesn't help you when you ask her. So, Uruguay, like I say, they'll probably looking to make a few changes in midfield, but possible lineup that I've come up with here is Fernando Muslera in goal, Guillermo Verilejar, Jose Maria Jimenez, obviously, Gordon, centre-backs, Caceres, however you want to put it, Nathan Nandez, Mateus Vicino, Rodrigo Bentancur, we've mentioned Juve, Christian Rodriguez, Suarez, and maybe Cavani. Predictions for this, I think it'll be a tight game. I don't think they'll concede many goals in this again. I'm going to say 2-1 Uruguay. Rob?
3-0 Uruguay.
3-0 Uruguay. So, you know, but I think it'll be a good game. So enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. We'll get back to you with more previews. Peace out, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in as always.